Okay, this is gonna be the the Toy Soldiers of San Diego Vietnam figures. I got them from no, I can't tell on the. See, I think it was the. No, I got them from Mick Sean's Closet in on eBay. Look out, buddy. B. Look out, buddy. They come packaged nicely, kind of a retro looking bag like you'd see on a hook in Kmart when you were a kid, except they didn't cost $1. There's a, I think this is a scene from the Battle of Hue on the package here. That's pretty nice. Marines at Hue. You can tell they're Marines because they have the metal plates in their flak vest. The Army didn't have that. Let's get these things open. Well, I can already tell these are nice figures. Nicely detailed. They're well sculpted, and I don't see any excess plastic. See what you get. It looks like there's 2 of each. 2 guys standing, shooting. Look out, buddy. 2 guys kneeling, shooting. 2 guys advancing with a bayonet that really just doesn't look quite right. Two guys, well, let's see. Okay, two guys firing from the hip. 2 guys advancing with M16. Two guys with M60s, and they have ammo belts around them. That's a good touch. 2 guys with bloopers with M79s, and damn it, in every bag of Army men you get a weird figure or a stupid figure. And this is the weird or stupid figure here. He's got his M16 in one hand, and he's got his 1911 in the other hand. What's he supposed to be doing? No radio man. Once again, like the Mars figures, no radio man. How are we going to call in artillery without a radio man? They're very detailed. They've got the Marine flak vest with the, you can see on the lower part it's got the metal plates, the tungsten plates. The web gear looks good. They're very detailed. I think they'll paint up really nice. Yeah. They get a thumbs up. Except for the guy running with the rifle and the pistol. What is he, shooting both? Like a cowboy? Alright, let's look at the PAVN. They're, on the illustration, they're riding on the top of a tank like it's 19... Look out, girl. Look out, Jane. Come on. Like it's 1975, I guess. Or shoot, this could be from the war with China. Yeah, they're... Looks like they're riding on a T-55. Oh, and yeah, you get a little bag of weapons. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah. You get this little bag of weapons. Yeah, that's neat. Alright. Let's see what the PAVN look like. Well, for starters, they're too big. They're as big as the Americans. Well, just about. Yeah. These are big NVA. And, see what we... Okay, you get two guys standing firing an AK. Two guys with an SKS with a bayonet. Charging. There's your human wave right there. Two guys crouching firing an AK. Two guys firing an AK on their knees. Two guys shooting SKSs standing. And this guy, the mosquitoes are bad out here. I don't know what the hell he's got. I don't know what this, it kind of looks like an AK. Well, I guess that's what it's supposed to be, but the magazine is... I don't know what's going on here. It's a AK with a funny magazine. I would say it would be like the short grenade firing magazine, but there's not a grenade on the end of them. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. Two guys advancing with AKs. That's a nice figure. It must have been hard to mold, the way they're carrying the rifle, you know. That looks good. And two guys with RPG-2s. Yeah, that looks real, and you get a little bag of weapons here. You get a couple of AKs. Looks like a couple of SKSs and a couple of RPG-2s. That's good. That's good. There's nobody throwing a grenade in either of these sets. That's kind of unusual. Now the one guy that's a question mark is just this AK with the funny little magazine. That's the one I'm not getting, but otherwise they look great. They're marked on the bottom, 2016, SDsoldiers.com, made in China. And they're very detailed. All of them are very detailed and they look good. The quality of them in some ways I think is superior to the Mars figures. They possibly superior to the Mars figures, but chiefly I think in general the poses are nicer, and well, it's a close call. The Mars figures are very nicely proportioned, and yeah, it's a close call. The one thing that these figures don't have is the little bit of excess plastic that the Mars figures have. So they are better in that respect. They're heavy. I mean, for what they are, for little pieces of plastic, they're kind of heavy, which makes me think they're a different kind of plastic. They're not as soft, they're not as pliable as the Mars figures. So I think they're a denser plastic. Anyway, they're really nice. They're really nice figures. The only thing I'd like to say to Toy Soldiers of San Diego is, let's have some more. You know, they could do an Army set and a Viet Cong set like Mars, or a support figures set. That would be nice, you know, with like a mortar and a heavy machine gun, you know, a DSHK and a mortar for the Vietnamese, and a mortar and a 50 cal for the Marines. That'd be nice. And a radio man. Yeah, be nice to have a radio man. Alright then. They get a thumbs up.